So we have a question regarding this on the midterm review, right? Okay. So let's look at it. We are dealing with a normal distribution whose mean is 6 and standard deviation is how much? 0.3. Okay. So let's see. Let me try graphing it, because it's always a good idea to go ahead and make a normal curve. That will help you in case you're getting the answer wrong. Can you help me with a question? I don't see any bell-shaped curve. Tell me why. Because the mean is 6, right? Standard deviation is 0.3, right? Do you see 6 here in the window? No, right? Okay. So the thing is, we know 0.3 is the standard deviation. So what I'm going to do is, like 0.3 times 4 is how much? Like 1.2. So I'm going, which is 4 standard deviations. So I'm going to go 4 standard deviation above and below the mean. Okay. And then that will give us a better picture, right? I hope so. We hope so. And it did, didn't it, right? Okay. So always make a picture. Okay. Makes sense. You don't have to make a picture, you know, in this manner, but okay, so here. So we are talking about this question. Here we go. Okay. And I have already written the answer using the tables. So here we are going to go via the graphing calculator, right? Okay. So now it says the first question is, what percentage of all the bottles produced contain more than 6.51 ounces, right? That means what we need is this. Don't worry about taking any notes, because I'll post the scripts for you, so you don't have to take any notes. Okay. So see this here, I want to go from here to the right, all the way to the right. Okay, so that means we want this here. I'm cheating a little bit. Okay, so I want this area, don't I, right? Okay, now how do I get this area? We get this area by, of course, turning it on, clearing it, right? And then where do I go? You guys tell me. Second vars, which is distributions, right? Yeah. Now which option do I select?
Inverse norm or normal CDF.
Okay, number 2, right? Here we go. What's the first number that go in there is 6.51, right? Yeah. And how high can this number go? I mean, ideally it can go like, well, as far as we want, right? Yeah. Okay, so we'll just put the largest number here, but even though you put like 12 or 13, you still get the same answer. So this is 6, and who is this? 0.3, right? So lowest, the highest that we could handle, then the mean and the standard deviation, right? So what does it tell us? It tells us, right, very good, about 4.45% is this area, right? Okay, so let's put that in here. All right, so this was regarding our part A. Makes sense? Now it says what percentage of the bottles produced contains, I should have said contain, but okay, well, we can fix it now, right? Less than these many ounces, right? Yeah. 5.415, which will land somewhere around here, won't it, right? Yeah. Okay, so now which area do we want? Now we want this area, right? Yeah. Okay, good. All right, so now go back to the calculator. Yeah. We have the same thing, and you know, you can retrieve it by saying second enters, right? Yeah. Now on the left, you know, yeah, the lowest that I can have is 0, right? Yeah. But let's go in a routine manner. I mean, I know I'm not going to have negative contents in there. Okay, so then this is 5.415, right? Yeah. 6 comma right? So you got that answer, right? And even if you had done this, okay, that is even if you had entered like 0 here, you should still get the same answer, okay? So here we go. Okay, I mean, I'm just trying to tell you that the answers won't really differ much, or actually not at all in this case.
Does the order matter? The
Order does matter. Remember, I told you to look at the script in the, you know, on that website. That is, you put the lower limit first, the higher limit next, and then you put the mean and the standard deviation, which are the parameters, right? Okay, very good. Now, what is it asking? What percentage of the bottles contain, again, a spelling mistake is so embarrassing, okay, between 5.46 and 6.495 ounces, okay? So here is 5.46 would be somewhere here. Do you guys agree? Right? And then 6.495, this is a fair place, right? So what do we need this time? We need this area, right? Okay. And since you said, Nikki, does the order matter? And I said yes. So you are the one who is going to give me the order now. You know, tell me, what order do I put them in? The first number is
5.46.
okay.
And then do you put 6.495?
6.495. Good.
And then do you put the 10 to the
We don't have 10 to the that anymore, because see, I'm starting here, ending here.
Oh, so it's just between. So
Right.
then do you put the mean?
The mean, I did it.
And then the standard deviation.
That's 0.3. Very nice. And I think we have a good looking answer, right? Makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So this was, I think we are almost done with this one, aren't we?
Yeah.
Right? So we are done with this guy here. Okay. All right. Makes sense? Okay. So